Hi everybody, and welcome to week 4 of Math 2160 in the spring. Just a few things so we're going to go over two sections this week. So sections 11.6 and 11.7. These deal with the using the product rule and quotient rule for the derivatives, and then the chain rule. So as normal, um, the section 11.6 assignment set that'll be due on Wednesday, and the section 11.7 set will be due on Sunday. Now you will have to remember these formulas for the derivatives of the product, or the product rule and the quotient rule. So, and the best way to always remember these formulas is just constantly using them. So, and then you may even have in terms some problems where you have to use a combination of them as well. So make sure you know how to use these rules. Um, Now, the main thing I wanted to mention is because the first exam is coming up pretty soon. It's in week 5, so the due date for it will be Wednesday of the next week. So, as always, or as I've done before, I really want to remind people that if you haven't done so already, which many of you haven't, um, go to the Exam 1 module in week 5 and click on this practice test. This will download the Lockdown browser, and it'll get used to, or allow you to get used to using the online proctor system. It'll just take you a few minutes to do this. But again, it's better to make sure you do this before the actual time when you take the exam, so to make sure everything's workable, there's no technical issues. So make sure to do that. And again, a reminder that the Lockdown browser for the MyMathLab is not compatible with Chromebooks or with iPads. So you can borrow um, a PC or a notebook computer from Sinclair if you need to. And I sent out the link on how you do that, like at the beginning of the semester. And then when you take the exam, the first thing before you take the exam, you should do this exam one review assignment. That's the best way to study for the exam. And then this will be the link for you to do the actual exam. And then as soon as you've completed the exam, oh well, before even that, just a reminder, the things you need when you take your exam, obviously you'll need your webcam, but you'll need your picture ID. Do not forget that, because you're to show your picture ID up close to the webcam. Make sure I could clearly see your picture and your name on the ID. Um, and then you'll need uh, a scientific calculator. You'll need something to write with, and you'll need blank paper to write on, because the way it's possible for you to get partial credit on the exam is that immediately after you completed the exam, uh, take a picture of your work as you've done with your worksheets. Um, Again, using something like Genius Scan, and submit your work in the Exam 1 work Dropbox immediately after you're done completing the exam. That's the way to get partial credit. If you don't do that, then you will receive no partial credit on any of the questions. So, and that could be something as simple as, oh, I've missed a minus sign again, or something like that. But again, if you don't turn in your work, then you will not receive any partial credit. So I hope you're all having a good semester so far, and I'll talk to you guys later.